Welcome to Design Around the World. I'm Carina Gardner, and today we're in Kauai. My husband and youngest child and I are headed to Kauai before the Silhouette Summit happening on Oahu. I'd never been to this island before, and I was really excited to learn more about it. Kauai, often called the Garden Isle, is a northern island in the Hawaiian Islands. Known for its lush landscapes, dramatic cliffs, and pristine beaches, Kauai is a haven for nature lovers and adventurers alike. The island's natural beauty and laid-back atmosphere make it a standout destination in Hawaii, offering a unique blend of relaxation and outdoor activities. In comparison to Maui and Oahu, this island feels quieter, which made me pretty happy. But as you know, I'm not here just for the lush greenery. I'm here to check out the design elements that humans have brought to this tropical island. So let's get started with the first sign as you come out of the airport. I love the rainbow, which is used all over the Hawaiian Islands. Then there is a serif font for Kauai to make it stand out. Then they use a cursive font with everything else. Great emphasis on the Kauai because of that. And the feeling of island living is definitely portrayed by the wooden sign and the colors used. We stayed at the Sheraton Kauai Coconut Hotel, which had great amenities for adults and kids. I think I found a new love for traveling in September. There were very few people. We had the beach often to ourselves, and there were very few kids since most were in school. We only pulled out one of our kids for this trip since the other two couldn't get away. This resort had great pools, easy access to the beach, and some great dining options. It also had a gaming center that we enjoyed. They lit torches in the evenings and had some great bonfires to help stay warm in the cooler evenings. These few days we had in Kauai was a much needed break for me. Just a few days before, we had several new members join my Design Suite program, and the big news was that we had our first cohort starting our fall semester 2024 at the University of Arts and Design. This had been many months of work to prepare and get ready for this initial launch of our undergraduate design certificate program and our Master of Arts degree. So my first day in Kauai, I tried my best to live in the present. I hung out with Charlie and Josh, I swam, I read, I slept, I ate, which means that the only design I saw the first day was this sign. This painting and hashtag was on one of the buildings at the Sheraton. I love the colorful mural contrasted by the clean sans serif font. Love the choice of the double-decker A's since the Kauai stands out a little more because of it. Part of the reason we came to Kauai was for the outdoor adventures. So while there was plenty of time for relaxing, we also set out to check out a couple of areas on the island. The first was Poipu Beach, and we had to go through this gorgeous archway of trees to get there. How magical is it? At Poipu Beach, they had some signs up. These look like they've been in for a while, but they did a nice job of welcoming visitors and explaining some things about the area. At the beach, we saw 2 turtles sleeping in the sand and a monk seal sunbathing. One of my favorite things about the Hawaiian Islands are the animals. Thankfully, they put these signs around the animals so people do not get too close. Just a heads up, some of my videos here are not as good as I would like simply because I was on Zoom, since I wanted to make sure to stay far away from the animals. What do you think of the sign of the monk seal? I love the yellow, meaning slow down. I also love the silhouette of the seal. And the copy is great in a bold sans serif font. Other than these warning signs for the animals, there was also warning signs for the current. These look a little more weathered, but do a great job as well. I like the different shape on the word warning and the silhouette of the person in the waves. Poipu Beach also has this really fun sandy island that you can swim to, which Josh and Charlie did. They said there wasn't much out there, but it was just fun to swim to it. Lots of people brought snorkeling gear to this beach, which surprised me because there do not appear to be any corals. There were black rocks, and several swimmers said they could see little fish swimming in the water. Driving back from the beach, I tried to capture a few more signs so that you can get a sense of Kauai. There is a definite mix of handmade, computer-made, and, well, the stuff you see anywhere like this KFC sign. One of my favorite logos I saw was at a restaurant we ate at one night called Monaco's. The logos were awesome and the food was excellent. They had a main logo that was on the building and on the menu, but they also had a second sign that didn't adhere with the first sign with the exception of the colors. I love the fish with the circle over it, and I think the font fits the overall aesthetic. We also loved this small shop which sold fruits, coconuts, and smoothies. The signs here were eclectic and cute and matched the decor. Let's start with someone's handiwork here of making the entire shop look like a pineapple. No small feat in and of itself. They also had several signs that said Coconut Corner that did not match. Normally this would make me a little crazy, but it really works here because it shows this hometown charm. Someone also hand wrote the words at the top of the shop in these arches that kind of look like scallops. And these added signs gave the place a vintage, colorful feel. The letters were thick and puffy, making everything feel inviting and cute. We left with a coconut to drink and smoothies. And before I continue on, just a reminder that if you love the Design Around the World series, to subscribe to the channel to see more fun design videos. One of our bucket list items was to go to the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. Kauai is home to Waimea Canyon, often referred to as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. This awe-inspiring canyon stretches over 10 miles and offers visitors breathtaking views of red and green layers of volcanic rock, carved out over millions of years of erosion. Hikers can explore its many trails, which range from easy walks to more challenging treks with panoramic vistas. Since it was a rainy day and Charlie wasn't wanting to do a lot of hiking, we opted for checking out some of the lookouts and enjoyed the gorgeous views rather than taking any of the hikes. The views are truly spectacular and the lushness isn't at all like the Grand Canyon. We were even able to see the next island over, which is also known as the Forbidden Island. I couldn't get great videos of it, but seeing Niihau took me down a rabbit hole that involved the Robinson family, insurable necklaces, and the preserved Hawaiian language and culture. Go put in Niihau and you will also go down that rabbit hole. After our checking out all of these amazing views, we headed out of the canyon and went to Island Taco for some, well, tacos. I felt like the sign's colors and fonts told us exactly what we were seeing. Don't you love it when design matches up with what we should expect? This was quite a contrast from the signs at this coconut marketplace, which was next to our resort. Lots of great fonts and icons were used here to showcase the different shops. Oh, and of course, I had some coconut ice cream. This was a trip where I did appreciate that much of the design work was invisible or functional. For example, these key cards for the rooms were simply a bracelet, so I didn't lose it on the beach or pool. Or that I didn't see any signs at all because we were enjoying the beach and games without a lot of clutter. Or you'll notice these very minimal chairs that were on the edge of the pool with super sleek and a clean, non-intrusive design. It is this simplicity and editing back that really make Kauai feel the way it should. Probably one of the best examples of Hawaiian signage was at the Island Crave restaurant, which used a mix of clean graphic design, hand-drawn awesomeness, mural art, and electric signs. And it doesn't hurt that this was a donut shop that also had breakfast foods. Overall, we fell in love with this island and its laid-back vibes, sandy beaches, and relaxed atmosphere. And finally, make sure and take note of the fabulous artwork and photography at the airport. What do you think? What are your favorite parts of Kauai or any of the other Hawaiian islands? Tell me in the comments below. And as a reminder, if you like this video or any of the other design videos, make sure and subscribe to the channel. See you soon!